Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 6th grade concept of representing ratios and rates. This is standard 6.5a in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 14 of the 2024 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So, we have the model of a classroom. It uses a scale of 2 inches to 3 feet. So that's our ratio, 2 inches to 3 feet. The actual length of the classroom is 30 feet, and then we need to find a proportion. And you notice we've just got every configuration of x and 30 and 2 and 3. Well, let's see if we can figure out how we could do this. So 2 inches equals, I'll make a little T-chart here, 3 feet. Okay, well, if we wanted to figure this out, what we could do is we could just extend this table out just following this pattern, right? So if 2 inches is 3 feet, right, then 4 inches would be 6 feet, and then 6 inches would be 9 feet. And we can continue that until we get our feet up to 30. But that's really kind of a long, drawn-out process. So what is another way we can do that? Well, we can set up a proportion. And so that's what these answer choices are, is setting up a proportion. And the one thing that we need to know is we always need to use the units. If we can use the units, that's going to help us. So let me set up a proportion. 2 inches. And I'm going to do it like this. 3 feet. Okay, so the units are not necessarily placed on A, B, C, and D. That's why they get confusing. Okay, so I could set it up like this, and I can say, well, 2 inches equals over 3 feet. That's going to be my proportion. And then the actual length is going to be 30 feet. Now, where does the 30 go if I'm setting up my proportion here? Well, you need to match what we have here. So feet goes with feet. So if I say feet, well, then that means I'm dealing with the denominator. And then I'm going to be looking at it like this. So you could look at it like this. You can say 2 over 3 equals x over 30. And you'll see that we've got something that looks similar to that right here. They simply flip these two, but that's fine. You can flip the two values. Let's see if that would actually works, though. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it the slow way over here. I'm going to continue what we did here. 8 inches, 12 feet, 10 inches. And what we want to do is we want to get this all the way up to our 30 feet. And so if you notice, what we're doing in the feet is we're going up by 3s. And what we're doing in our inches is we're going up by 2s because that's our original ratio, right? We've got 2 inches to 3 feet. So if we go up here and we get our inches up to 20, then that's going to get us our feet finally up to 30. And so the length of the model in inches would be 20 inches if we were solving for that. Well, let's see if that works. That's the slow way. Does that work here? Well, when we're looking at this proportion, when we set it up and we make sure our units that are similar are across from each other, then what we could do is we could say, well, how do you get from 3 to 30 using multiplication? Well, you multiply by 10. And so you can say, well, 2 times 10, right? You can make an equal equivalent fraction if you multiply the numerator and denominator by the same number. And look, there you go. 2 times 10, we can replace this x with 20. And if you think about it, take a look. 20 over 30, it does reduce down to 2 over 3. If we divide both top and bottom by 10, drop the zeros. So you get back to your original. So either way, it works, and our answer here is A.